Good evening, y'all. Apologies. My baby's learning to cook. It's such an exciting thing. Yeah. So that's why it took me so long to get back to you guys. But I am here. I am definitely here, y'all. Thank you guys for coming through. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the replay gang. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So love. So love. You guys ever wonder how I got these long locks? Long locks. It's been a struggle. It ain't been easy. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. It has not been easy. It has been a struggle, but I've learned so much, and I'm grateful to say I am 5 years in this baby. Yay! 5 years. There we go. A little bit delayed. There we go. Honestly, I want to keep it real with you guys. A lot of people just don't know the real struggles. Like, there are some struggles on this journey. Like, you have to come with realization that you will have to learn how to do your hair without a loctician or stylist. You will have to get to that point. It will happen to you. You will have to figure it out. Like, how am I going to do this without a loctician or stylist? How am I going to do it? You're going to figure it out. So, it's just going to happen to the best of us. You got YouTube, you got Pinterest, you got people like me, like Diaries. You got all these people that sit giving you tea about what to do. TikTok, there's all the issues. There's all the help in the world without the issues. With the issues. My issue, the back of my head. It's always hard for me to do the back of my head. I can never figure out how can I do the back of my head successfully to the point where it's neat and sharp like the front and the sides and everything else. I have not gotten there yet, but hopefully I'll get there. Hopefully one day. Who knows when one day will be? I don't know, but hopefully I'll get there. I say all this because people want to get locks. They want to get locks. They don't think about the maintenance and keeping it up. How they gonna get there? How they gonna achieve it? What are they gonna do? What are the tips and tricks? What are the hacks? They don't think about those things. And then when the stylist is not available or the loctician is not available, what are you gonna do? People don't think about those things, and it is so real. There's gonna be a time we're gonna have no stylist, no loctician. It's gonna just be you. You're gonna have to figure it out. It's gonna be scary, but you got this. You can do this. I definitely agree with everyone where they say sharing is caring because you can do this. It took me maybe 3 years. I'm still not great, not where I want to be on my way, but I will get there the same way you guys will get there. Time will allow us to get there, and it'll be a okay. But moving forward, Pinterest has a lot of styling hacks. YouTube here has a lot of styling hacks. TikTok has a lot of styling hacks. So you're never alone. There's always gonna be someone that's gonna, give you some tips on how to do the minimum, how to do the most. Like it's always, something for you to find. But one thing I'm gonna tell you guys on this lock journey, one thing they don't tell you you're gonna need duckbill clips. Duckbill clips are gonna save your life. Don't rely on bobby pins, or big clips or binder clips. You're gonna need you some duckbill clips. So put that on your shopping list when you get your log journey. Duckbill clips by the boatload, at least 100. 150 to 100, you're doing good, depending on how big or small your locks are. You're gonna need that. No lie whatsoever. But again, learn and understand that you're not gonna have the same journey as everyone else. It may take you several days to get your whole head retwisted. It's definitely been several times. It took me days to do my whole retwist. I was just tired. My arms was hurting. It was late. I couldn't see. I ran out of product. I didn't have a blow dryer, or it was too late to have on a blow dryer and cut equipment off in the house. Because of energy saving purposes, and things happen. One thing I will tell you: don't freak out. Don't crash out. You are okay. We all been there. It ain't just you. We all have been there. The styling house will be easy to find on social media. Social media will be your best friend. But one thing I'll let you know, you better invest in them duckbill clips. Them duckbill clips will save your life. No lie. They will definitely save your life. So if you know, you know. Them duckbill clips are the way to go. I have a whole bunch of them at this point, and without duckbill clips, who knows where I would be? You definitely don't. But outside of that, in real time, I want to know, like, are there really any serious questions you guys have ever had that you want to ask me about my locks, my journey, my stylist, my hair colors, my length, my goals, anything you guys really want to know? Like, definitely, be sure to ask. Put in the chat and replay. I'll definitely comment and tell you, my response. You can post it now. It's all love. It's definitely all love. Outside of that, I wanted to let you guys know that the styling is fun. The styling is so fun. Hey Irby, how are you? Styling your hair is just so fun because you can pull up more than you think. A lot of people say, "Oh, locks are not versatile. You can't do much with it." That is a whole BA. lie. You can do a lot with locks. You can do a bob. You can do a mohawk. You can do, front twists in the front. The back out. You can, put it up and tie it up to get a weave or a wig. Locks are so versatile. And happy Monday, guys. And again, shout out to everybody who got me to that 1K. Yes. Yes, 1K game. Yes, 1K game. Thank you guys so much for that. Um, dropping my little sticky notes here. Hopefully you guys have subscribed by this point. I hope you guys are subscribing. You're not just looking and popping in randomly. Hope you guys are like subscribing and saying, "Hey, I like what she's talking about. I like what she's sharing. I like what what she's doing." And so everybody who's told me to not color my hair and not to be too risque with it, look at me now, still thriving, still growing. Hair still just looking long and everything. So it was all love. It didn't get bad. But I've had my moments, and like you guys will have your moments too when you decide to go locked up. But teach his own. Sometimes we don't all have the same exact issues when we do the locks, but again, you need to invest in some duckbill clips, and you need to be patient on this journey, and you also need to remember that there's gonna be a day you're gonna have no stylist, you're gonna have no loctician, you're gonna have to figure it out, and it's not the end of the world. You will make it, you will survive, you will get through this, and it'll be a-okay. For me, my struggle is I could never learn how to do the back of my hair. I just never could see how to part it, how to make sure it was tight. The front would be good, the sides would be good, but the back, I just could never do it. I still don't know how to do it. I'm on this journey, still trying to figure out every little thing as it goes. So there's still a lot I still can't do, but I'm definitely gotten better with my styles. I've achieved, doing 2-strand styles on my hair, protective styles. So that's great. I'm happy that I got there because now that I can do that, that means I can probably do big chunky twist styles eventually at some point. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm so excited that I'm able to achieve that. I thought I couldn't do that, but you do anything you put your mind to, right? That's what they say out here in these YouTube streets. Sorry I was so delayed, guys. My teen is learning to cook, and she wanted to cook today. We just did burgers and fries, so that video gonna be dropping soon. And I'm like, you want to help mommy? Yes, you can help mommy. Like, let's get this food done since you want to help. So that's why I was kept reposting my thing. Kept editing my time today, but that's what I got for you guys. Keeping it 100 with you guys. People don't know when they go on this life journey that hey, I'm gonna have to really learn how to do my hair myself. Like you need to know the stuff you need. You're gonna need duckbill clips. You're gonna need a mirror. You're gonna need gel. You're gonna need scrunchies. You're gonna need towels. You're gonna need a rat tail comb. You're gonna need patience. You're gonna need good movies, good music, to get you through this. You're gonna need social media. You're gonna need all the tips and tricks in the world, to stay going forward on this life journey. You cannot just be not washing your hair, not trying to do it yourself, just letting it get crazy out of control. You cannot do that because that is a disaster. Don't do that. Like you have a lot of pain, issues, tenderness, thinness, thin stuff, matting. You don't want to do none of that. Trust me, you don't want to do none of that. But shout out to the chat, Cynical, Irby Fatal, you guys rock so much. Happy holidays too, I haven't started my shopping. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be fighting people in the stores like, get over here, I found it first. But yeah, back on topic. People don't keep it 100. They make it seem like, you just start the journey and your locks just flourish one day and that's that. No, it's not that simple. You need to be up on them retwists. You need to how to learn how to do your own retwist. You need to learn how to wash your hair. You need to find the right products for yourself. And if you don't, the journey won't be that fun. It will not be that fun. I'm listening right now. You'll be stressed out in this journey. You'll be frustrated. You'll be aggravated. Like, this is not what I signed up for. So you need to learn the things you need. You need a lot of patience. You can't buy patience. That's the only thing about it. The journey is all about patience. You cannot purchase patience on Amazon. It comes with it. You learn to have it. That's the most we can do. But you need patience because it is gonna go wrong a lot. It's gonna look funny a lot. It's gonna fail a lot. So patience is a virtue on this journey. You're gonna need all of that patience. But again, the products you need for sure, duckbill clips. You cannot survive the journey without duckbill clips. Don't use bobby pins. I feel like it smashes the locks and leaves indents in the locks. So I wouldn't use bobby pins. I would only use duckbill clips. Personally, me to you, just give me a little bit tea, duckbill clips, not bobby pins. On top of that, learning how to do it using Pinterest, using YouTube, using TikTok, using all these resources on social media to learn, how to do it. Again, it don't gotta be perfect, it's gotta last. Gotta just hold you to the next time you get wash your hair, to the next time you want to do your hair, the next time you get to the stylist or the loctician. That's all they gotta do. You get that, ding ding, you're doing really doggone good. Um, so yeah. I have all these things popping up while I'm on screen with you guys, and I'm just not prepared to fun- play with all these functions as they're popping up. But that's all I got for you guys. Keeping it 100 on dreadlocks. Yes, it's a beautiful journey. Yes, it's effortlessly at a point. Yes, it's easy to maintain at a point, but in the initial stages, you need a lot of love, a lot of tender love and care, a lot of tips, a lot of tricks, a lot of hacks. You need all of that to keep it a buck on this journey. And one thing people don't tell you, you need your own supplies. You need your own duckbill clips, your own gels, your own sprays, you need satin caps, you need patience. You cannot buy patience from the store or on Amazon. You gotta come from within. You gotta build up with you. You gotta have that patience. On top of that, you're gonna have to learn how to do it on your own. Because again, people are not gonna be available for you at some point. That's just the real truth. And you need them products to get it on your own. You need that patience to help you get yourself through that once you have them products and services. And you need to know that it's not gonna always be easy. It's gonna be hard sometimes. You're gonna fail sometimes. It's gonna get rough sometimes, but it will get better. You will progress. It will get easier. Your hair will eventually get to the point where it won't need as much attention, and you will be popping. You will get to that popping stage. I feel like I'm at that popping stage right now. It took me 5 years to get at this popping stage. Year one, I wasn't popping. Year two, I was kind of popping. Year three, I was popping. Year four, I was popping. Year five, I feel like I'm still popping. So again, you're gonna get there, and when you get there, you're gonna love it. But keeping it a buck with you, keeping it 100. There are things you need to learn. There's things you need, and without it, the journey will be really hard. Again, you're not going to have a stylist or loctician. You're gonna need those products, to get your hair done. You need to find the right shampoos, gels, conditioners, products that keep your hair moisturized. The proper satin caps, the proper silo pink pillowcases out of the silk caps. You're gonna need those things. It's gonna make the journey so much more easy. I promise you it will. Without those things, you're gonna be hitting your hair. You're gonna have lint in your hair. Your hair's gonna be dry. It's gonna be dull. It's gonna be brittle. It's not gonna be looking luxurious and moisturized. I promise you, I ain't lying. It's gonna be all of that. And again, you got a loctician or a stylist, and you're not trying to learn on your own with social media, YouTube, Pinterest, and TikTok. You're gonna struggle. You're really, really gonna struggle. So that's me keeping it a buck with y'all, keeping it 100 with y'all. I feel like I have something in my eye. I don't know. I did like real makeup today. I did like concealer and all of that. I haven't done that in like a long time, like 6 months or more. I haven't put like real concealer on, but I just feel like something's in my eye right now. But yeah, that's my personal tea from me to you. Hope you guys found this interesting and enlightening and resourceful. If you're on a life journey, or if you know someone who's on a life journey, you think about being on a life journey, hope this was helpful to you. It would have been really helpful to me to know from day one, but I had a lot of support and love on my journey to help me not make that many mistakes. Although I did make some mistakes, but it's all good though, because I'm still out here, I'm still thriving, still positive, still on the journey. So I haven't failed, haven't stopped or quit the journey. I'm still on my way. So have a happy holidays, guys. Peace out. I'm about to go eat. I was doing a cooking video with my daughter before this, so I'm in front of the kitchen. I hear the food calling me. Have a good one. Peace. Bye, guys.